Today topic: why should we read newspapers for CSS? Do you have a doubt regarding why and how to read the newspaper for CSS exam? Or how to read Dawn or The Nation? This article explains everything you need to know about reading the newspaper for CSS exam. Why read newspaper? Newspaper reading is the heart and soul of CSS preparation. Reading good newspapers is considered an indispensable tool to prepare for the CSS examination. The importance of newspaper can't be more emphasized as it helps in both compulsory and optional subjects. The quality material that a person can get from newspaper has no parallel, and this valuable information can easily be reproduced in essay, Pakistan Affairs, Current Affairs, Islamiat, International Affairs, Political Science, or any other paper. The statistics, quotes, opinions, facts, and figures quoted in the newspaper are the latest ones, and reading them saves a lot of time as you can easily note them down while reading paper instead of searching them on Google separately. Reading newspaper will help you to develop your opinion. It will bring continuity and understanding in your thoughts. It will assist you in developing canvas of thoughts, thought process development. Your vocabulary will be improved by reading newspaper. Apart from that, it is also an excellent habit that will go a long way in making you a well-informed, socially aware and sensitive human being. Difference between reading newspaper for CSS and casual reading. You must have read the newspaper occasionally or must be reading a newspaper on daily basis. But how is newspaper reading for CSS exam different from casual newspaper reading? While reading the newspaper for the casual purpose, we don't have any defined objective other than gaining knowledge of the previous day's news and the important socio-economic developments that affect our daily lives. Additionally, newspapers serve as an entertainment source. But while reading the newspaper for the CSS exam, we have certain predefined objectives to achieve. Point 1. Gain knowledge of the important current affairs. Point 2. Develop insights into the current social, political, and economic issues. 3. Keep a record of the relevant facts and figures. It is with these objectives in mind you should approach newspaper reading for the CSS exam. What to read in a newspaper. Now moving on to the what part. For beginners, Dawn newspaper is recommended because of its unbiased opinions. The portions that you need to read include front and back page to know about the current national events. You need to quickly run through these. You can read news in detail for important one and just go through heading 4. Non-important 1. For example, news related to national, international, and business and economy should be given priority here. News like a Supreme Court forms JIT to probe 35 billion rupees mega corruption case can be skipped because the process to find out corruption has not concluded yet. In national news, always focus on the implications of an event. For instance, if there is a massive railway mishap, focus on why it happened and how the country is lacking in a comprehensive disaster management plan. You don't have to remember the precise number of deaths. The same goes for natural calamities. In this case, also read about the geography behind the calamities, editorials and opinions to develop your own opinions regarding all national and international events. Read editorials and opinions carefully and keenly. They have a great importance in building your thinking and perceptions. These are important for widening your knowledge base, improving language skills, understanding key issues, etc. This section is very useful for English essay, current affairs, Pakistan affairs and Islamiat. When you first start to read the editorial, it will not make much sense to you, but this is okay. Over a few days of reading you will be able to catch the conversation, and from then on, editorial reading will be a pleasurable activity for you. You can even take an article from the op-eds and make its précis daily. This activity will help you in both current affairs and English, as it will improve your written expression. The Friday article in Dawn newspaper helps a lot in Islamiat paper, as it helps in formulating a reasonable opinion on pertinent religious issues. The international pages to stay in touch with international affairs, as majority of you now have either IR or political science, so these pages are a must-read. From this section, pay special attention on the news related to the IMF, the World Bank, the United Nations, European Union, and other international and regional organizations like SAARC, ASEAN, Shanghai Cooperation Organization, Economic Cooperation Organization, Asian Development Bank, Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. Pakistan's role in them should also be read. Read carefully the news from countries like the United States, the United Kingdom, Germany, France, Russia, China, Iran, India, and Middle Eastern countries. Take down facts related to conflicts, national elections, regional treaties, global meetings and their agendas, etc. Also, keep noting down facts related to Pakistan's foreign relations, economic ties, political conflicts, bilateral and multilateral relations, etc. Focus on the visits of the Prime Minister or President, the treaties and agreements signed on such bilateral visits. The business page to stay in loop with the state of global economy, Monday's supplement on economy is very helpful to get an understanding on economic issues of Pakistan. This one is especially important for those who have economics or business administration as one of their optional. Finally, in Sunday's images, articles by Nadeem Paracha and Jumniaz and Mubarak Ali are very well written, as they are well researched and cover a lot of topics like social issues, terrorism, national security issues, etc. Now, after reading this stuff, if your mind gets overburdened, you may take a tea break and read your horoscope on the Metropolitan Leisure page. You'll get to know that your future is bright and something great is going to happen. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more CSS Achievers Learn and Lead.